That snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We
you want one
can't, we
quick
can't, we
question?
can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
Next up, Lucille Ghatti tape on the way. Steve G. Glover, bro. Steve G. Lover. Them dudes, them folks, they dropped DNA last year. A lot of pop star Benny Beats. It's one of my favorite projects of last year for sure. Hold on. In the underground, it was one of my favorite projects, man. And so I told him that Lucille been showing love ever since. And yeah, so Steve, he been talking that talk. He said I can't be stopped right now. Lucille said every record is a masterpiece. I can't lie. And he said he also has some new stuff coming up. Hold on. I can't be stopped right now. Here's change. And Steve always been has some stuff, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like he had the Jan Sport. Jan Sport is a hard song. Once my girl, always my girl. Acting like you never did go. Steve G. Glover. They acting like you wasn't my. Oh, shouts out DNA. That's hard. I hate resorting to a public plea like this, but I'm suddenly on a tight deadline. If anyone wants me, help me reach out. Please reach Sir Mix-a-Lot. Please let me know ASAP. New single Change is out now. So Change, I heard the little joint. Someone said this is my joint right now. He said, I can't be stopped right now. Here it is. A true love story album on the way for all the fans. Some of my best work. Steve really be spitting, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Shout out to Jordan Temple. Talented writer, one of the funniest people I've ever met, bro. This dude is hilarious, dog. I hope to meet him at some point as well soon. Oh, he did the Atlanta post on him. That's funny. That's funny because he wrote on Atlanta and he wrote on Abbott Elementary. Funny guy from New York. But yeah. Lucille Ghatti, I wanted to say, she's hilarious, bro. She's like one of the people who can like just tweet the way I want to tweet. The way I want to tweet, I have so many random thoughts that come in my mind throughout the day that I just want to share, like get out to the world, like a public diary or whatever, and just share my random thoughts. Like sometimes it'll be a banger, sometimes it'll just be a random thought, sometimes it'll be a rap lyric that's stuck in my head from a random song. And that's how I've been using my YouTube a little bit lately, for the past couple weeks. And I just love putting random stuff on there without like having to live up to right. I can't do that on my regular page because it's like I almost got like a thing to, you know what I mean, live up to, or like people follow me for serious reporting and stuff like that. And it can't be serious reporting and quoting random no name lyrics all the time, you know what I mean? So, and I don't know, just random, like, remember when? I like to do that all the time too. So, Lucille just tweets the way I want to tweet. Like, sometimes you look at her tweeting, you like, oh, she a little off the rocker, but them be the best creators, bro. Like, Shelly Sweets is his singing name, Shelly Sweets in Stone Mountain, Georgia, bro. That's my dog. Bro, you be looking at her Twitter like, are you good? Like, everything cool? You text her, yeah, everything good. Damn, haha, you so funny. Boy, she get behind that pulpit or she get a microphone on her hand. Man, one of the best singers you ever hear. Lucille Ghatti, bro. Lucille Ghatti be, you know what I'm saying? She be all over the place with her tweets and stuff. Man, she get on that mic. She start producing something. She rap. Because Lucille Ghatti can rap elite and she can also sing elite. And she can also produce, bro. And she been going for over a decade now, producing quality music. She put out Razor Blade last year, bro. And it was like no promotion. I ain't hear people really talk about it like that for real. But DNA and Razor Blade, two extremely solid projects from Lucille Ghatti, bro, last year. And you know, but yeah, she like going back to her tweets, she just be tweeting whatever, dog. And like, so since she does, I think that offers her the freedom to say what she really want to say in between stuff. Cause like she'll quote tweet an artist's snippet, right? And it'll go viral, have a couple thousand likes or whatever. And she'll just be like, what she say? She'll be like, ain't no way y'all listening to this person over me. Just like crazy stuff like that. Like, you really said that out loud? She do not care, bro. She's free. And then people be comparing her to Layla. And you know Layla from New York and Lucille Ghatti's in New York. So she hates that. She said, I hate when people say, oh, you sound like Layla, this and that. She said someone just DM'd me and said I sound like Layla. That I swear to God, that's gonna be my 13th reason. That junk is hilarious, bro. She's hilarious. Carefree does not care at all. But like when it comes to that music, bro, all them, you know what I'm saying, what seem like off the wall, just like no thoughts. That's the way she put that into her creativity. She don't have no hesitation. She don't care to take a chance. She'll take a chance in her music, bro. And that's what makes her such a genius, bro, musically. And like I said, Steve G. Lover, excuse me, is like, it's crazy because he's a benefit to his brother being his brother. His brother's Childish Gambino, Donald Glover. He benefits from that, of like, you know, one of his first public verses was one up on the royalty mixtape, right? So he benefits from it. But at the same time, like, he low-key kind of got like a ceiling, like people be limiting him of like giving him attention and taking him seriously because he is Gambino little brother. But like Buddy be snapping, bro. Buddy be snap. He made Paperboy. Like most of those songs on Atlanta, it was Steve G. Glover. So Buddy really liked that. And he's funny too. Shout out to Steve G. Glover, bro. Steve G. Glover. All right, next, bro.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
And Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.